And you're familiar with the film Jack Frost?
I love Jack Frost. In particular, I love
Everyone does. Everyone does.
There's a performance by one of my favorite actors.
Oh, who's that?
I don't need to point him out. He gets enough accolades.
Exactly.
Yes.
If you're not familiar with this film, first of all, congratulations on being born today. But also, it tells the tale of a terrible father who pays lip service to the idea of loving his son, but cannot resist going on the road in his white blues band. Well, eventually the hand of justice catches up with him and he is destroyed in an accident, only to be reincarnated as an anthropomorphic snowman with terrifyingly defined eyebrows. This freakish, hellish monster somehow brings the family together.
Now, it's surprising to me that you enjoy this film because it seems to me as if he embodies nature itself by becoming a snow beast.
He is a freak of nature. This is what I enjoy about this film, is that he is a slap in the face of God.
I see. God did not mean for him to exist. He defied God.
Surely not. Surely he is a creation of Satan himself.
Yes.
Whom I do not believe in.
Oh. So I forget where
Thank you for whistling at the idea of not believing in Satan.
I can get behind that!
As many times as I've said it, I've always waited to hear a lone whistle that never arrives. Anyway, everyone shut up and let me finish telling this story. So finally, good comeback. So I am tasked with making the sequel to this excellent film. And I'm going a different way with it. In this film, we are once again visited by this terrifying hellspawn. And in the first 5 minutes of the film, right after the credits, he is melted in the sun to a carrot and some sticks and his terrifying eyebrows. Then the child, who is now a man, he has vowed revenge, and so he is going to the North Pole to capture Jack Frost himself.
Jack Frost, now in the original Jack Frost, I believe the snowman was called Jack Frost.
Yes, this is lazy screenwriting. I get it, he's a snowman and his name was Jack in life.
Yes. And he became Frosty and became Jack Frost.
Yes.
Now, but what you're saying...
Way to go. Pick up your Oscar on the way out of the pitch meeting.
But what you're saying is the boy becomes a man and realizes that Jack Frost is the creator and the puppeteer behind all.
The embodiment of all things that are winter.
Okay.
In the cold weather, he decides, I will find this Jack Frost and I will bind him in a glass box, and then I will shatter the box with a mystical hammer.
Yes.
But you see, it's merely an allegory because the child is a drug addict who has licked a toad.
Do you establish that the child was a drug addict in Jack Frost 1?
No, it's too late to establish anything in that movie because it's already been made. So, bit of bad luck there for me. I am much like I did with the film Bad Lieutenant, branching out from that movie that someone else made, and I made my own Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans, with Nick Cage. Thank you very much. This movie also stars Nicolas Cage as the child grown into a man, but he's playing a 15-year-old boy. what we do is we put him in a short pants velvet suit. And he is constantly trying to finish his math homework.
I see. So no digital trickery at all, just the short pants is...
No, see if you can tell the difference.
Huh. I don't believe I've ever seen Nicolas Cage's legs.
Well, you're about to.
I have.
No one ever has. It's written into his contracts, but through an intense pre-production period during which I broke his spirit, I persuaded him to be showing his legs on screen for the first time.
This is exciting.
Also, he's going to cut his own chest open with a knife.
For real?
For real.
Okay, well...
Not all the way, just enough so people get the idea that, oh yes, I'm seeing his guts and stuff.
That's... For my money, that's too much. You said not too much.
If you saw such a scene in cinema, would you get up and leave the theater? Would you ask the usher for your money back?
You know, I probably wouldn't ask the usher.
Let's role play this. I'm the usher. You're the disgruntled theater patron who no longer wishes to see the film that has taken place.
All right, here we go.
This is just after the scene where Nicolas Cage shows you his guts and stuff.
No, I understand.
30 feet high on the silver screen.
Well, I have had enough. Excuse me, sir.
1 second. No, and then I said to her, you got to be kidding me. And she's like, what? I'm sorry. I was finishing up a personal phone call on company time. Did you need your parking validated?
I do.
All right. It's that machine over there.
Thank you so much. Wait, but before I go...
Oh, I was about to make another phone call. How may I help you?
Who were you calling?
I was calling my friend.
Who's your friend?
Tanya.
I have something to admit to you.
Is this the end of your interest in Tanya?
All right, well, you obviously want me to ask about Tanya. How do you know Tanya?
We are friends from school.
I would say I'm probably going to move past Tanya at this point, if that's okay.
I never will. I'm secretly in love with her.
Well, I hope that works out for you.
But she only has eyes for the captain of the football team.
Isn't it always the way?
I don't understand the yelling that happens sometimes.
I don't know. May I admit something to you?
I beg your pardon.
Do you usually have requests that begin with, may I admit something to you?
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. That's why I said I beg your pardon.
Oh, I see.
It's movie theater lingo. When we don't understand something.
I'm not sure how that's specific to movie theaters.
In any event, I grant you permission to admit something to me.
I admit that I did not care for what little of that movie I saw.
But the movie is only 10 minutes old. How can you be so disgusted with what has taken place?
Have you seen the movie?
I've seen it many times. I work at the movie theater.
But have you sat through from beginning to end? Because I know that people who work at movie theaters, they sometimes pop in for 5 minutes at a time, then they're out. Have you seen the entire movie?
It is a safe assumption on your part that I am a liar, but... But as Tanya can tell you, I always speak the truth. Except about my own feelings.
Can I talk to Tanya?
Certainly.
I just need to verify these facts.
Let me get her on the phone.
Thank you.
It's ringing. Tanya, guten Tag, it's me. It's me, Cody. Listen, there's a fellow here. I'm at work, yes. There's a fellow here who is a disgruntled movie theater patron. He would like to speak with you.
Hi, Tanya. Yeah, it's me, Bartholomew. I've been talking to Cody here, and he says that he is in love with you.
How dare you give me that phone? I've smashed it out of fear.
So now you know how it feels to be in my position.
Oh, yes. Obviously, you're in the position of having your life ruined and your entire social world in upheaval, and at a formative time in your life when you may never be happy again.
Yes. May I have my money back?
I can give you a free ticket to another film.
I'll take it. Goodbye.
Und scene.
Okay.
Scott, I commend you for your acting in that improvisation. It was very good.
Thank you so much.
I believed you were talking to Tanya.
Thank you. That's difficult to have an imaginary conversation with someone.
The hardest part is the space work of holding an imaginary phone.
I know. How do you hold the phone? Do you go like this? Do you go like, you know what I mean?
Some people still do the old-fashioned phone with the thumb and the pinky finger, but
yeah.
I reject this improv phone.
Yeah. I forget why we started that.
Everyone does.
So, did we get to what you're working on? Yes, we did.
Yes, you walked out of it, remember?
Okay, I'm caught up. Thank you. Takes me a little while.
You're welcome.
Werner, did you have anything else you wanted to mention?
Just Seattle is awesome, the best city in America.
All right. Werner Herzog, ladies and gentlemen. Can you stick around?
I suppose I can.
All right.
Shall I move down on the mock couch?
Sure.
Shall I remain where I am? Or? I don't know. I'm not going to sit on your lap. This would be disaster for us both because I do not think the stool is strong enough to hold two grown men.
You're probably right.
I am also carrying lead weights in my pockets.
Okay, why do you... That's a workout, though. Are you trying to get into shape?
Yes, I'm trying to...
Really? What's your workout regimen?
Well, let's see. I wake up in the morning and I press against my home. I do this for about 30 minutes. My home has yet to move under my strength. I dress myself in as challenging a way possible. I insert the lead weights into all of my pockets. And the toe box of my shoes. This is the excess room where your toes go.
We all have them.
Then I lift weights. Little cardio. Then I run around a lake approximately 600 times.
A large lake, a small lake, medium-sized?
Medium-sized.
Medium-sized. That surprises me. It doesn't seem like you would enjoy being around a lake.
I enjoy none of it. I run around the lake to remind me that nature is always there lurking. Lurking and waiting to destroy us.
Have you ever fallen in the lake?
There was a time that I fell into the lake. And my first thought was, I certainly regret putting these lead weights in all of my clothes. Bad call, Werner Herzog, I said to myself.